trying to take a thumbnail here. That's not gonna work. Hey guys, what is up? What's good? It's your girl Ashley and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I will be sharing with you how I got this look using all new makeup from L'Oreal. Now you guys probably know this time of year, every year, the aisles are seriously packed with a ton of new drugstore makeup. So I went into Walgreens planning on doing a completely different video, but when I walked in there, I saw that L'Oreal had some new items on the shelf, so I snagged them and I decided that I was gonna film this video. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. I do have a ton of new products in front of me. I have some of their single metallic shadows, their new Pro Glow foundation powder, and a bunch of other little goodies that I'm sure you guys are very curious to know more about. So if you guys like me and you guys like my channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on that bell so that way you guys are notified anytime I upload a new video. I upload 2 new videos every week, twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you guys don't want to miss it. So without further ado, I'm gonna stop rambling so that way we can get into the nitty gritty of this makeup. Now L'Oreal is launching a new brow stylist shape and fill. This one's kind of like a thicker version of the L'Oreal brow stylist definer. I do have the definer right here. I went ahead and picked up a new one. I was all out of this one just so that way I can compare and show you guys the difference. If you own this one, do you need this one? So I'm just gonna pop it open. I did decide to pick mine up in the shade 420 Deep Brunette. So on the packaging, it does say that it is a 3-in-1. It has a triangle tip, and then it also has a soft styling spoolie on the opposite end. That is only 2 things to me. I don't see how it is a 3-in-1. If I am missing something, let me know. But if you look closely, it does kind of have that triangular tip. If I had to say it was different than the Brow Stylist Definer, I definitely would say that, because this is more of a thicker brow pencil, definitely comparable to the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil, as opposed to the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer is comparable to like the Benefit Precisely My Brow. So this is skinnier and then this is thicker. So it's really depending on you, what you like. If you like something a little bit skinnier for more precision, or if you like something a little bit more thicker. So today we're gonna test it out, and I'm going to start off by underlining my brows. But first, I will be using the spoolie to kind of comb and groom them as usual. This is definitely a creamy brow pencil. It's just gliding right onto my brows. Now, once I have placed that line to underline my brows, I'm gonna take the spoolie and I'm just going to brush it out. I do like to do this because it prevents me from overdrawing or overfilling my brows. I do like to apply a little bit more pressure towards the tail of my brow, just because I want that to be the most defined part. I don't know if I told you, but this brow product does come in 3 different shades, which is a pretty big shocker considering their Brow Stylist Definer did come in 5 different shades. So I do feel like they are lacking in shades. I don't know if they're gonna come out with more, but on the Ulta website, they only have 3 shades available. So I'm gonna take this palette. This is the L'Oreal La palette. Is it La palette or is it LA palette? Anyways, I'm gonna take it. This is a nude. I will be taking that bone colored shadows and I am going to set it down in my crease. When you lay a shadow down over top of your eyeshadow primer, taking this very shimmery shade at the end, I'm just going to apply it to my brow bone. It's funny because I did just remember that I'm gonna be playing with some metallics, so I probably shouldn't have applied a shimmery color to my brow bone, but we're just gonna roll with it. I'm going to take a medium brown shade on a Sigma tapered E40 blending brush, and I'm going to rock this in my crease. Now that I have my transition color laid out, I'm gonna go in with the Morphe M433 because I'm gonna go in with that same soft brown color, and I will just be packing on that color. Time for my lid color, and I'm going to be using the new Infallible Paint Metallic Eyeshadows by L'Oreal. Now these do retail for $8.99 each, and there are 5 shades in the collection. I have 4 right now. The other one is a purple shade, and the reason I didn't pick up the purple shade is because I just filmed kind of like a purple look in Tuesday's video. So I just picked up these guys. I picked up all 3 of the neutrals and then a rose. I thought that would be really cute for like a summer look. But the one I think I'm gonna use today is the one called Brass Knuckles. Yeah. With a Sigma Firm Shader E57, I will just be dipping into that bronze shade, and I'm going to tap off the excess, and surprisingly, there isn't a lot of fallout with this or tap off. So I'm going to apply this in the very inner corner. Okay. Now I am applying this on a dry brush, but I do want to go in on the other side to see the difference when I do decide to apply it with a damp brush. on its own, dry. I don't think it's bad at all. Just gonna spray this with a little bit of primer water. Oh, wow. It does look a little bit more slick. I don't know if you guys can see that, but when I apply the shadow, it's not really blending. You kind of see that line right there. And I don't know if that's from applying the primer spray to my brush. It kind of like caked up right there. So let me go back into my brush. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay. Better. I'm gonna take one of my favorite liners by L'Oreal. This is their Silk Semi eyeliner in black, and I'm going to tight line with it. So I kind of did like this smudged out smoky liner in my Naked Heat video, and I'm feeling it. I'm all for it. So I'm gonna do the same thing. What did I just say? It's like my tongue got stuck on my teeth. I'm going to do the same thing. I do want to add a deeper shadow right here in my crease to kind of define things out, make it a little bit more, you know, a little bit more glam. So I'm gonna go in with this angled shadow brush by Maybelline. Yes, Maybelline does have eye brushes now, eye brushes, face brushes, makeup brushes at Walmart. They are exclusive to Walmart, and I want to say they are select Walmarts. Go to your Walmart and see if they have them. But the only thing I will say about these is that they are on the short side. So if you take a look at this Sigma brush right here versus the Maybelline brush, it's significantly shorter, which is kind of weird. So I am going to be taking this. I want to say this brush retailed for around $5, and I'm going to take an espresso shade from the Lorac Pro palette right here. I went ahead and switched up on you guys. And I am just going to, carve out that part of my crease. So I will say this brush right here by Maybelline, it's a little bit awkward. Like, it truly is. I mean, I feel like it's just short. Like, why would they make it this short? But it's really good for placement. It's super stiff, so it's not really a shadow brush. I feel like it's good to kind of like define out your outer V. So I'm now gonna go in with mascara. I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara, which they say is very much comparable to the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. Now the retail value on this is $9.99, and it does come in 3 different shades: Blackest Black, Black, and I wanna say Black Brown or Brown, something like that. Just when you thought Maybelline Big Shot was your favorite and you get your hands on this, game changer. So clearly I wasn't even thinking when I decided to do the smoky wing, because now you can't even see my lashes, but I promise you guys, the mascara is bomb.com. Go check it out, go pick it up. Definitely worth the $10 splurge. But now I'm gonna apply lashes. I'm gonna apply the same lashes I wore in Tuesday's video. While I wait for the base of my lashes to completely dry, I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Total Cover Color Correcting Palette. So I'm gonna take that green shade in the palette, and I am going to dot it all over the areas of my face where I do have redness, so like these scars right here. I'm gonna take the opposite end of the brush, and I'm just going to lightly diffuse the color. You don't wanna completely blend it away, but you still want it to be there, if that makes sense. So you just want faint color. Look how dry my skin is. Ew. For foundations, I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Pro Glow. I have mine in 207 and 208. I'm gonna take a little bit of 208 on the back of my hand, and I'm going to apply it with this Maybelline brush right here. This is one of their foundation brushes. I wanna say it retails for $10. And like I said, you can only get these brushes exclusive at Walmart. If I had to say it was comparable to anything, it's definitely comparable to that Bare Minerals brush that was hot a little bit ago that has like the dent right in the middle. But I'm gonna take a little bit on the brush, and I'm going to just apply this all over. This is a super small foundation brush, but it's very dense, so it's not too bad. I would have just preferred it to be bigger. But I do like the way it's blending my foundation. What do you guys think? Moving on to concealer, I will be concealing with these guys right here. This is the new L'Oreal Pro Glow Concealer. They retail for $9.99 and I have two different shades. I have 02 Creamy Natural and 03 Nude Beige. So just for reference, this is 02 and the one next to it is 03. 03 is a little bit more on the peach tone, whereas Creamy Natural is a little bit more on the yellow tone. I'm gonna take the shade 02 Creamy Natural and I'm going to pop this underneath my eyes. It is a little bit more on the kind of like liquidy side. If I was comparing it to anything, I would compare it to Tarte Shape Tape. Where Tarte Shape Tape is a little bit more, oh my God, what's happening? It's like burning my eyes. Oh no, oh no. Do you guys see my eyes? Like, do you see what happened? Like as soon as I put it on, my eyes just like teared up. And it burned a little bit. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Why did that happen? That's actually kind of weird. I'm a little shook. I'm gonna take a damp Miracle sponge and I'm just going to blend out the concealer. Now it does seem to be blending out very nicely into the skin. Is it my favorite? It's hard to say. I'm like really curious as to why my eyes started to burn when this went on to my skin. That's so weird. Like that has never happened to me though. So that happened when I put on 02 Creamy Natural. I'm gonna build up 03 underneath my eyes. It smells like alcohol, that's why. Like this entire thing. Do I need to shake this? It's a little bit liquid. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. But I do know that it burned the crap out of my under eyes. Now I'm scared. Do I blend it out? Like I get that maybe alcohol is in like the ingredients, but why does it like reek of that? Like this kind of smells like that, but it doesn't burn my eyes and it's not as strong as the concealer. Honestly, it's not my favorite concealer and that was probably the product I was most excited for. It's not creamy or anything like that. Like I can't even compare it to Maybelline Fit Me. I can't really compare it to those really creamy concealers because it's very thin and I barely got any coverage out of it. Weird. Moving on, L'Oreal also came out with an Infallible Pro Glow powder. It says long wearing demi glow finish and it has an air light texture with highlighter illuminator. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the powder and the illuminator is up top. I can't really tell the difference, but looking at it in the pan, the highlighter does look a little bit more on the iridescent side, but I'm just gonna take my powder brush by Maybelline. I am going to just swirl my brush in the product and apply it to my skin. Hopefully, I don't turn into a disco ball, but I do see that it does have very fine glitter in it. So when I look really close at this, I do see very faint specks of glitter and I don't really know how to feel about it, to be honest. I don't know why you would put a glitter in a powder. I do understand that it is supposed to be a pro glow powder and there's no way to make a glowy powder other than putting some sort of shimmer in it, but I guess I'm just not a fan. I'm pretty curious to see how this is going to pick up in photographs, but for the most part, it looks like I have like little specks of glitter all over my face. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know why they thought that was a good idea. I'm gonna go in with this guy. This is the new Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in the shade Molten Gold. I am so excited for this. I'm gonna take it on a Morphe M510. Just gonna swirl my brush in there and I'm going to pop it on the highest points of my cheeks. Finally! Oh! Love. The only thing I have left to do are my lips, and L'Oreal has quite a few lip products out on the market right now, brand spanking new, and these are the Infallible Paints Metallic. So I picked up 2 of them. These are metallic lip paints. I don't know how they dry or anything like that. I did only pick up 2. I picked up one in Galactic Foil, 332, and then I also picked up this one in 336, Liquid Venom. The first one I'm going to swatch is Galactic Foil. So this is what Galactic Foil looks like on my lips. It is very much metallic. It does have very tiny flecks of glitter in it. Obviously it's metallic. It doesn't feel too gritty on the lips, and I definitely feel like it's buildable. As you can see, the first layer went on completely sheer, and then I kind of built it up to this intensity, but I'm not for it. This next one is Liquid Venom. So I'm not really good at lip swatches, so don't roast me in the comments. I do like this one, and it doesn't look too bad with this lip, very fall-esque. If I had to say that this one, Liquid Venom, reminded me of anything, it reminds me of the Smashbox liquid metals that came out not too long ago. L'Oreal has some other lip products that maybe you guys will probably feel are a little bit more appropriate and wearable. So they did come out with these. These are their new Color Riche matte lip colors. And they also came out with matching lip liners. I wouldn't say they're matching because they don't have as many lip liners as they do the actual lipsticks. The lipsticks do retail for $8.99, and there are 12 shades in the entire collection. The lip liners also retail for $8.99, but there are 6 in the collection. All right, so the first lip liner I am gonna go in with is this one right here. This one is in the shade Curiosity Killed the Matte, number 104, and I'm gonna line my lips with this. I'm now gonna go in with the Doesn't Matter 405 lipstick, and these are completely different colors. What was I thinking? I don't know. Curiosity Killed the Matte and 405 Doesn't Matter are on my lips, and I'm here for it. I like it. I love the consistency of the lipstick. It's super creamy. It's a matte, but it's not over drying like a liquid lipsticks. I really appreciate matte lipsticks these days, guys. Honestly, I feel like the liquid lipstick trend and craze needs to stop. Every brand is coming out with liquid lipsticks, and I'm over it. I just really love the texture of creamy matte lipsticks. It's not over drying. It's very comfortable on the lips. So I have Mating Call and Masterpiece on my lips, and I think it is an amazing combo. This is kind of like my favorite look right now, like bronzy eyes, nude lips. It's my vibe. But I have one more to show you. The last lipstick is in 804 He Thinks He's Macho. So, final verdict, I absolutely love the Color Riche matte lip colors. Like, probably one of my favorite drugstore matte lipsticks to date. I really love how they name the products. I love the formula. I feel like they're super packed with pigment, They're packed with a lot of pigment, so they're gonna go on very nice and opaque. And for the lip liners, they're super creamy. They glide on like a dream. They're not tugging at your lips or anything like that. And then they do dry down to a matte, which is a little bit more drying than the actual lipstick. So if you wanna wear these lip liners on their own, you totally can, which I think is a steal. The downside about these lip liners is that they are super creamy, so I kind of feel like I'm gonna break them while I'm putting them on, but if you're careful, that shouldn't happen. And just like that, you guys, that is the end of my video. What'd you think? Did you like it? Was this helpful? Are you gonna pick up any products? If you pick up any, I definitely recommend that you pick up these guys right here. These matte lipsticks, they're on point. I love them so far, but as I continue to wear them, I will update you guys in the description box of this video. And if you guys want me to do a video like this using all new Maybelline products, because you guys know they're just dropping heat in the drugstore, then let me know in the comments down below, and also let me know by smashing that like button. And I don't have anything else to say except I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll be sure to catch you guys all in the next one. Deuces.
Like